Hey, there I am. Alright, let me fix the camera just really quick here, guys. Well, guys, welcome back to the stream here. I hope you guys are doing great. Me, myself, I'm doing pretty good, but we have a bit of an issue. I guess last night or a couple nights ago, they actually updated MechWarrior 5, and I didn't know about it until I went to go launch the game today. So right now, it is updating. It's about 40% of the way there. So, we're kind of waiting on that, unfortunately. So, I wanted to take a look at something else, though. Because if this is going to take a while, I don't know if it will or not, I do have something we can pivot to that I'd like to try to check out. And it's a little bit odd. So I'd have to set it up. So while it's loading, I'm going to take a look at it real quick. Let's see here. Maybe it. So, if you guys are big fans of Achievement Hunter or things like that, if you're a first member, you'll actually be able to see this now. But they do a special Minecraft coming. Well, it came out today for first members. If you're not a first member, it'll come out next week. But it is a very special one. So I'm trying to figure out if they actually made a. Is this it? Maybe. I'm looking for. They use a special server on there, and I'm kind of seeing if I can maybe find it and maybe actually be able to get access to it. I think it's a free server to access. But let me take a look here. This kind of looks like. It's really kind of. Oh, yeah, there it would be. So I think I just found the server. I really don't want to spoil it at all. So if you guys are Achievement Hunter fans, you might just want to mute me for a couple minutes. However, so this week's Minecraft is actually what they call King Jack. So if you are a big fan of the Kingdom series, next week you'll actually get one. And Jack decided to do his oh my lord, this is amazing. I'm sorry, I just pulled up their website. It's just hilarious. They they actually do a King Jack, and King Jack takes place on what they call looks like it's called the MC Parks server. So it's actually it looks like it's multiple parks from both Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Busch Gardens Tampa, and Universal Orlando. And they actually do it in the Magic Kingdom. And I about freaked out when I saw it because I'm a huge Disney fan, which, funny enough, I'm not wearing a Disney shirt today. I should have, but, it's something interesting. So I've been trying to figure out how in the world to actually join this server. And I think it'd be hilarious because I was going to do this next week. But if we're having issues, we're about halfway updating, so it probably may take another hopefully 10 or 15 minutes. But if it's about a quarter after, and we're still not up and going, we might just pivot and do this. Hold on here. I wonder how I join this. You know what? While we're waiting, I'm going to give it a try because why not? I mean, fair enough. We're waiting here for the game to load. If we can, if we need to pivot to this, we can. So yeah, just give me. Hopefully that we can pull it up here soon. Because honestly, if not, this was going to be if we don't do it today, we will do it next Thursday. So. Be kind of exciting either way. I will probably do a couple parts in it just because it's all it looks like it's all 4 parks in Walt Disney World, and that would be amazing. and so I will go explore through those. And I think those streams we won't really have much to accomplish, but what I'll do is I'll go through the parks, and if you guys like have want to know more about something, because I've been to Disney World now 23 times, so I have actually quite a few stories as well there. So I don't mind telling stories about it, or just tell them some of the things that I like about it, some like hidden things that may not be actually in the server, but if you go to the Real Magic Kingdom or Epcot, MGM Studios, things like that, you'll actually be able to see those. So if it doesn't happen today, we'll do it next Thursday, but we'll see how this goes. So I get Minecraft being pulled up here. Just 1 second here. I was really excited to play MechWarrior today, because especially with games that I play on stream, I try not to play them. I mean, there's some I play on my own. Things like I did play a little ahead on MechWarrior until I got used to the game again. But like colonization and stuff like that, I would just play on days. Up here, hold on. It didn't like me there for a second. All right, I think I'm back. Yeah, there it goes. So it's I try not to play games like ahead of schedule or ahead of just me playing. Let's see here. Proceed. Add server. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do this. Well, it did give me. It did give me a. It did pop it up, so I don't know. Might have to go to an older version of Minecraft, which is fine. Let's go to quit. Might have to try this one more time here. I think I have to change down to 1.1 or 1.15. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Well, already it's about 70% done, so I think we'll be able to play. I think we'll be able to play. Let's see. What was I gonna say? I think we'll be able to play MechWarrior today, so I don't have no problem with that. Let's try this. Don't know how well this is going to go, but we're going to try it. So you guys, unfortunate that it started out like this. I wish it would have. I kind of wish it would have started a little bit differently. I wish we would have been a MechWarrior by now, but sometimes stuff like that happens. Things get updated at weird times and things like that. So let's go ahead and plug that in here and get that up and going. Make sure that's turned all the way down. Don't trust the computer. Let's see, multiplayer. Let's see if it let me. It's got green on it. It's connecting me to the server now. So well, it's loading. It's trying to load at least. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I think it might be having a few issues. I mean, for some reason, I've actually had some issues with my computer locking up, and I updated my graphics card a couple days ago. It's working. It's working. So, yeah, I updated my graphics card a couple days ago, and for some reason, usually it starts acting up then. Let's do this. But yes, I am actually in the server now. I got the resource packs. Let's see here. /warp. Okay. Alright, this is neat. It's still loading, unfortunately. So, oh, well, I just fell through the world, I think. I'm not sure where I'm at. Hold on here. I figure this out. Warp. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I think MechWarrior's finally loaded up, but let me just go ahead and pop this open for you guys so you can at least take a look at what we're going to be doing on Thursday. We actually do have... This is a bit crazy. I mean, let's be honest here. I was expecting, like, you know, for them to... actually, you know, just have, like, basic signs. No, they actually have the actual signs here, and the boats are out there. This is a little crazy. So yeah, I think we'll be doing this next Thursday, because this is a bit wild. Let's just be honest here. This is a bit much. I mean, this took them, looks like 4 years to create all this, but it looks amazing. So yeah, guys, next Thursday, if you want to come in, number one, if you guys want to come and play with me, this server's a free one to play on. It's actually pretty simple. I think I think I was using 1.15, so if you guys want to jump on Minecraft for next Thursday, so I think that might be kind of fun. I'm gonna run around this park like, like a little kid in a candy store, because I love Disney. But let's disconnect for now. Let's go ahead and pop back over here. Let's go ahead and disconnect there. And go ahead and cancel this and quit game. Alright, let's see if I can get MechWarrior 5 to work now. So yeah, guys, a little tidbit for next week. You guys can see what's coming up. I'm actually really excited for that. I might jump in a little later today and try it out. But yeah, it looks like they actually had a couple different parks. Looks like they at least had the Magic Kingdom, Universal Studios, Busch Gardens, and Disneyland. So I don't know how much further they are on the rest of that, but looks pretty neat so far. Now, before I forget, I need to update. Well, I'll go ahead and do the desktop. You guys can see the game loading up in the background there, but I do need to change the game capture. I kind of prefer using game capture, but with shoot, what were we playing? Colonization, it wouldn't let me do that. So, it's a little bit easier than this way. Oh boy. Alright. Where's it at? There it goes. Yeah, that looks a lot better now. And only 15 minutes late. I mean, I've seen worse. I've seen a lot better too, but let's not just say that. It's been better. All right. So back in here, we're at Shasta. If you remember from last time, I think we're repairing our mechs, or just repairing our mechs, and we're getting ready to go back out and do a bit more fighting. If I'm not mistaken, we also got the next story quest. If I'm not mistaken, already. I could be wrong about that, but yeah. Hopefully we can get that done today. If we do, if not, hopefully we can get the next one. I do remember last time we did the big assault, or we did the kind of, it was another story mission where they kind of tricked us and thought there was a bunch of refugees being attacked by these people, and come to find out it was just an ambush. But we made it out of that one pretty easily. We did lose. Did we lose our pilot? I think we lost a pilot somewhere. It might have been that really good pilot we picked up, the 43. I think we lost him. I can never pronounce his name. So unfortunately that did happen. I'm not going to replay the mission because that was a tough one. So we'll just have to go out without him, unfortunately. But here we are back in our hangar. Mix this. That is... Oh, that's our Marauder. Forgot we can actually pick that up last time too. It's okay. I'm not a huge fan of the PPCs that are on it. But that's just me. Uh-oh. I think... something doesn't seem right here, and I don't know what it... Oh, Black Harvest actually I think might have been what... Oh, wait. There was something didn't seem right, but no, that's correct. Where is that story mission at? Yeah, it's all the way up in here in Eaton, and we're all the way down here in Shasta. So I think we're going to try to work our way towards there. We only got about $2.4 million, so it's not like we're doing great on cash right now. Let's travel up to here, and so we'll start working our way, kind of jumping through there. I don't know how far we'll get. I do also need to turn on game audio. There we go. Let's turn it up just a little bit so you guys can hear it. Perfect. See, this is a high reward quest. The problem is they're only giving us 304,000 C-bills. So I'm not a huge fan of that. But there was a mission, or there was a couple. Let's see here. There's an assassination contract, which I think we can probably do pretty easily. So let's head over there. Jump over there. Now, hopefully, this will be just, you know, we can take care of this one pretty easily. I think with an assault mech, though, we should be fine. But who knows, really. Alright, one available contract for Merrick. Going to get some pirates, so no big deal. Let's see here. We do get plus 11, so we'll get 4 damage coverage for that, and we'll also get 4 money, or 4 C-bills, and we'll get a couple of salvage shares. So apparently we'll get about $1.8 million technically. Most of that coming from C-bill payout. The Stalker has no pilot because we did lose him last time. He's actually has a little bit better pilot, so we'll put him in there just to start training him up. And we're actually 5 tons under what we can, and I don't think we have another 80-ton mech. We do not. But for some reason, the Stalker is underweight. I gotta figure out what's going on with that thing. Yeah, it's 4 tons underweight for some reason. Do we not have heat sinks? We probably didn't have the heat sinks for it. That would make more sense. So, I mean, it's missing 4 heat sinks, which is quite a bit of heat sinks. But I think for this mission, we'd be okay with it, as long as that guy takes care of the heat. So, the only other thing we could do is strip another mech of 4 heat sinks really quick, like the Thunderbolt, and put it on there. But I think we'll just go ahead and hit ready. Hopefully this won't take you too long to load. Guys, thanks for sticking with me through the beginning there. I didn't know that there was an update, or I would have got that done a lot earlier today. But that's okay. Things like that do happen. But at least now we do go blow up some battle mechs, and that's kind of the important thing. But yeah, I kind of gave it away. I didn't plan on doing that Minecraft until, well, I did think about doing some Minecraft, like streaming some Minecraft, but it wasn't going to be till a lot later. But I think with that the Magic Kingdom thing, I think we got to at least go at least one stream through there, maybe two. But I might start doing some more Minecraft in here too, because it's just cool. You know, it's neat. And apparently, what happens is in that game is like as you can go through the park and you ride rides. As you ride rides and watch shows, you actually gain money. You can buy things in the park and explore essentially Walt Disney World and the other parks that are in there. So I think it's gonna be kind of a fun thing for at least one stream. Well, funny enough, people were tagging the achievement hunters in there as they were running around the parks there. So that was kind of cool to see. So it'd be kind of neat to see that if you guys are interested in that at all. Now we get to wait on this game to load. I mean, fair enough, this game's, kind of teaches us how to wait, unfortunately, but I guess it's okay. Thankfully, the guy we picked up, though, is at least a 6 on lasers, so it's a little bit better. We got to train him up to that, at least this guy. Fortunately, he's only at 3 on missiles, so it's not ideal, but he'll be a good backup pilot eventually. We might have to try to find another 40 or somewhere right there, because this guy's almost maxed out already. He's only missing, 2 points? 1 in missiles and 1 in ballistic weapons. And I think he has both on that mech, so he can hopefully get that one up. I'm not doing 100% great on a lot of these. I mean, my lasers are probably my best, but and then I think that's damage reduction and heat management. I shut down a mech quite a bit, so we'll see how this goes. But it's a little bit harder to actually get these skills up as fast as you want them to. Like in the actual BattleTech game and like the turn-based one, it seems like it's pretty easy to level up a pilot, at least till about level 6. After that, it's a little difficult. Maybe like level 5, level 6, around there. But this game seems like they take a lot longer too. But also in that game, I think you can do a lot more missions a lot quicker. And I think that's maybe a thing. I could be wrong though. Alrighty. Well, I thought we were ready to go, but I guess not. Uh-oh. That's not good. The game has stopped on my computer. Well, the thing has stopped spinning, which usually is indicative of the game stopping. You still hear music though. So this isn't good. Oh, it's still, there we go. Took it a minute though.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright. Man, this looks familiar. If you guys remember from last time, we had another, I think, assassination mission where I think they brought like 30 heavy mechs on us. I don't know if that's actually true, but I think there was about 10 or 12 of them. And then there's, I think, one assault mech that we had to take down. That was not a fun little fight, but we did it. But I'm pretty sure the Atlas was missing like both arms and both torsos. But, you know, we made it. Let's see, lasers, AC-20. Oh, we got some missiles coming at us. Oh, that one's gone. Well, if I can target this guy. These guys are just taking out these guys a lot faster than I can see them. Kind of the issue. What's a demolisher? I don't know if anybody else is noticing, but it isn't the game is not running very well today. Which is odd, because usually, I mean, fair enough, it could be the update, it could be the graphics cards, so I don't know exactly what it's doing. May have to turn down the game settings just a little bit. But I better wait on my guys back here, because if I don't, I will get my butt handed to me. What's hitting me over here? Oh, there's a lot of things over here. I'm like, what's hitting me over here? And then there's like 10 tanks sitting over here. That would make sense. So light tank here. Not anymore. Cool. Alright, let's continue on this way. Walk through these buildings, no problem. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, we should be able to see them from here, but I don't. Not getting anything though, unfortunately. There's a big freaking VTOL there. I think I hit everything I wanted to. I think I hit every button but the long-range missiles on that one. Alright, let's try. So maybe this way, or where else could we go? I guess maybe this way. This is a pretty big map for trying to find these people. We'll head to this one just to our right here. See if maybe they're over there. And if not, well, we're going to try to find them elsewhere. This is not going to be a great idea, but let's also we got this game rolling. Turn down the game volume just a smidge. So you guys see. Here's my thing though: is I can see it like peaking pretty quickly, and it's getting close to where I usually sit at, or kind of volume-wise. But I don't know if that's really, you know, if how much different or how much that is for you guys, because you know. And this mission itself is going to take 20 minutes just because we have to walk everywhere. I'm surprised we haven't found somebody yet. Come on, be here. I think they're going to be, but, you know. Nothing wrong with being hopeful. Trying to let my stalker catch up just a little bit. Still don't see anybody over here either, which is not ideal. More. It looks like this might be a dud too. Oh, I guess he is over here. All right, well, that's there's only one of them, which is a bit of a odd thing, but all right. Where's he at? He's in an awesome. I mean, yay. I mean, it's not really a great mech, to be honest with you. At least I don't think it's a great mech. There's some people that really like him, but I don't think it's too awesome. Terrible joke, I know, but it is a joke I made. Yeah, that wasn't going to be too hard at all. Oh, so it was only one of them. Okay, that's, I guess, okay. You know, we're I guess there might be like 2 or 3 more. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice to have them all spread out like that, so you don't have to take them all down at once. But you know, we still gotta find. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to walk to all 3 of these, or all 4 locations, which is not ideal because one's still over 3,000 meters away. It kind of stinks though, because I think, and I could be wrong about this, but I think they actually auto-generate all these landscapes. Well, it's like one landscape, but it's massive, and so they kind of section them off into different sections. They're like, oh, cool, you can go here, you can go here, and you spawn here, you spawn at a different location, then another time, but I think they're still, you know, it's not 100% perfect. And, you know, every once in a while you'll get one like this where it's like, cool, I have to walk for 20 minutes just to get to find somebody. So we take that guy down, and then take this other helicopter down. Well, looks like we're on all 4 now. That was quick. Might have to wait a moment to let my guys catch up. And I think it's the other issues. It seems like the guys take forever to catch up to us. This is actually pretty simple so far.
We're heading that way, sir.
And you know, since they're all kind of spread out like this, we haven't had too much of an issue. Because usually we have assassination missions. Yeah, That was one of the sentences. During an assassination mission, they're usually all grouped together, so we have to take on a full lance plus all the tanks and everything around them. With this mission, it's been like they've been all kind of spread out, which is kind of odd. And so I think it helped the difficulty a little bit because they don't all, they're not all grouped together. Especially if, like, the other three are 3 heavy mechs. It'd be a little more difficult with 3 heavies and assault to attack us, rather than just we take on 1 assault mech and then we have to take on 3 heavy mechs. Maybe that's just me, but I think it's a little bit easier that way. Something hit me pretty good. Yeah, I got a feeling they're probably going to be here for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's the last waypoint, but number 2, it seems like we're hitting a lot more people. So that's okay. Let's see, partisan heavy tank. Yep. Alright, what do we got here? There's another awesome. Ooh, and that's actually the correct awesome. That's got 3 PPCs on it. So that's not ideal. Oh, it's just him. Okay, that's okay. Alright, this partisan needs to go down. There it goes. I get another heavy, or it's a heavy? It's gotta be heavy. Because the 3 dots is assault. So. Yeah, this thing does not like me. But if I don't get in there and start hitting him, those PPCs are just gonna tear us up. So. Trying to damage that leg enough to where he'll slow down. There's the leg gone. Well, at least that leg gone, so he won't be moving nearly as fast now. There we go. Actually, it looks like we have to go this way. Let's take out this rifleman, guys, because we have to walk through him. Wow, that was devastating. But I mean, it's nice. I mean, that felt good. You ever just get one of those like, ooh, that was nice. That was one of those. Like they're dropping more mechs on us. That's not. Oh, that's our leopard. So probably not gonna drop any more mechs on us. Hopefully, because they'd be dropping our mechs, and we don't need any more mechs, so we should be fine. Do 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 do. And there we go. Looks like we landed in the middle of a plaza of a city. Not ideal, but it's okay. First mission done, and it's almost 40 minutes into the stream, or right at exactly 40 minutes into the stream. We just got our first mission done. It's not ideal, I'll be honest with you. Oh, we can get an awesome. Why would you ever do that besides sell it? Not really sure. There's an AC-20 burst fire. That's pretty impressive. Let's look at value, though. And then scroll all the way down and go to heat sinks. There's 4 heat sinks. Perfect. And let's see if there's any like good lasers out there maybe we can get. A couple of mediums. We'll pick up a couple. We'll pick up that medium, and we'll pick up these 2 mediums because we're pretty much out of medium lasers, which is not ideal. And then we'll pick up a machine gun because we need that for the Thunderbolt. But I think really we just lost some armor on these mechs. Mine more than most, but you can still see it actually has a head, and the head was not destroyed hardly at all. Marauder hardly lost any armor. Orion's a little bit more worse for wear, but even this guy didn't take too much damage. So is there a nearby industrial hub? On the way there, and it is. We can go to a New Hope. Yeah, you thought this was a BattleTech game? Nope, it's actually Star Wars episode what? Is that episode 4? Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah. Alright, so market. Battle mechs. I'll go to the market here in a second because I kind of want to see what we got there. Repair mech only 124 grand on that one. $10,000 on the Marauder. That's cheap. 111,000, and we want to add this one because we do want to. But repair all. It's only going to cost us 26 grand to repair that thing, and we'll go ahead and put 4 heat sinks in here just to help keep the thing cool. So 30 grand on that one. So we actually made a lot of money on that run, which is a miracle in and of itself. Let's go to the marketplace and see what they got. Not really much. Okay, fair enough. Any equipment that's kind of neat? Or is there another store that might... Ooh, there is a hero mech being sold there, and there's a rare mech being sold there. I think... Kind of my... Ooh, that's 11. That's a 12. That's an 11. Oh, we're actually getting close. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to here to see what they have, because why not? We're waiting for our mechs to be repaired. We got 2 of them repaired already. Looks like the Marauder and the Stalker are ready to be go back out. But then we'll hop up to the one that's an 11 because that seems like the best one. See if maybe we can find an industrial hub a little bit closer to our story mission. It's a Griffin. Not a huge fan of Griffins, but let's see what it has. It's a standard. This is a standard Griffin. I don't know why that's a hero mech at all. I don't know, maybe there's something else that's different on there. Anywho, let's see here. Let's see if we can maybe buy some more. We've got some single heat sinks here. Let's go ahead and buy those. Let's also go to Battle Mechs. I think it's the Thunderbolt. Let's edit this one here. Yeah, he's missing a machine gun. Let's take that off. Oh, take that out of there. Put an extra machine gun on there because we did pick one up. It is overton, so we'll strip and then max the armor, because I think that's what we did. So that should give him his machine guns back at least. Won't cost us too awful much to do that. So not much there. If we just jump to Eden right now, it's going to cost us $250,000. Let's go ahead and do it. You know, I was a little surprised on that assassination mission that we actually got, you know, we were that well off to do that. I think it really kind of helped us with money-wise. So we were just over $2 million. I think we're just over $3 million now after repairs. So that's actually a pretty good thing. So yeah. The Black Harvest. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, we have some House Steiner liaison missions now, which is kind of cool. I'm really a big fan of the Steiner. I can't remember. One of them was led by Steiner and Davion, I believe it is. They're about, why in the world is it only 250 tons? I want to point that out there. What in the heck is going on? Anyways, but like House Steiner and House Davion, I think Steiner is the one. It's like an uncle and niece that are the top of the two, and they hate each other. And it's like a big family feud that you have to fight through in some of the older games. So it's interesting. Here's my thing. We're not... 250 tons is not a lot of mech. But you know what? I do want some salvage shares out of this mission. It gives me 12. But here's my problem. This thing is way over tonnage. We're not going to be able to bring probably... We can bring 3 mechs. Do we have a 75? Another? Ooh, we do. The Marauder. Oh, there we go. This is I can be okay with this. I don't know how this is going to go. I mean, what we could do, because I really can't. I was like, I could drop down to like the Thunderbolt, which is a 65-ton mech. But that still's only going to 35 tons, and we don't have it. It's a Jenner. We really don't have one of those anymore, so we might be. Depends. If we might have to be out. We might have to go out and do some more contracts and try to find a Jenner or something like that to replace with. I don't know why we only can get 250 tons out of this. Unless, here's my thing though. With missions like this, I always thought we're dropping our own ship. Like it's our own Leopard that we're using to drop ourselves in. Let us bring what we want to. But at the same time, there's a couple of missions in like MechWarrior 4 that you actually like got smuggled in on a cargo ship. Now that I can understand having a weight limit to, because number one, you have to keep under the weight limit for the ship, but number two, the bigger your mechs are, the easier they're going to be to detect if you're on a stealth mission. So I can understand that. And there was even another mission where you had to go spy on a mech factory, or like a mech proving grounds, essentially. It was a factory kind of proving grounds mix. And you had to have a really fast mech that only had like one or two weapons on it. That I can understand because it also has a lower profile. So there is situations I can understand why there would be a weight limit, but for something like this, if they know we're going to go raid something, I want the biggest mechs I can have out there. But maybe that's just me. So hopefully this mission will go halfway decently. I mean, it's been a while since we actually had only 3 mechs. And it's a difficulty 75, so that kind of worries me a little bit. I mean, the Atlas is a good mech, but it can only do so much. So we'll see. Going to the reclamation facility. It's gonna be interesting.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems
Ooh, this
nominal.
looks hot. It's not gonna be good.
Okay, Commander. The entrance to the first canyon is right ahead of you. Take out any enemies you encounter. We'll worry about salvage later. Sounds good.
I have a feeling we probably don't want to step in the lava. Or as much as we can, don't step in the lava. And while I do like our paint schemes, I don't think they really are great camouflage in an environment like this. I could be wrong, but, you know. Bright orange and blue is not something that looks like it happens very often in this landscape. What also kind of worries me is that we're fighting in these really tight canyons here. And hopefully, I mean, they're opening up a little bit, and they're kind of... But still, it's not going to be a... it looks like it's not going to be an easy fight. But,
Ahead, Commander. Prepare for hostile contacts. If you haven't already, you might want to switch to your night vision. Could make things easier. Copy. While we're here, I suggest we destroy this production outpost, Commander. It's of no use to us.
alright, so I think these mechs are pretty much just scrap metal. Because, like, these things, we're just tearing right through them. I mean, it's fair enough. We can take out this outpost, no problem. That's, you know. A catapult. Oh, it's a catapult. I haven't seen one of these in the game yet. Like I've seen them in stores, but I've never seen one actually out fighting, which is pretty neat. It's a Thunderbolt. No, I take that back. We have seen a catapult, haven't we? It was on that one, another story mission that that we first saw an assault mech on. Alright, there's 8 of the mechs gone. We have about 30% of the facility gone, so. This is kind of the mech fights I like, you know, we can just run right through people. I mean, fair enough, this is a reclamation facility, so think of it like a junkyard or a scrapyard for mechs. There were if I had to guess, this is, you know, if the Inferno Plate people are what they're doing, they probably use those mechs that they just started up, whoops, as parts mechs, and they were just pulling parts off of them to repair their own mechs, which makes sense. That happens quite a bit, especially in like railroading. They'll keep old locomotives around just for spare parts, especially older locomotives. So it's not like an uncommon thing even today. So, you know. There's gonna be some more squishy buildings around here that I can just walk through. We also haven't found that last mech yet. We need to do that. I think it hit me, but I don't see where it's at, though. Well, I can't get over this little rock here. What in the world? I'm also standing in lava, but that's not great, but, you know, I can kind of forgive that. Since we're not really fighting, though, it's actually kind of neat to kind of see a battle mech like this, actually from the outside view. This is also kind of how you play, like, MechWarrior Online. But, yeah, it's actually kind of neat. Alright, let's see if we can tear some of this up. Yep, that looks squishy and gone. What are the odds we actually get a mech out of this at the end? I mean, like, I have a feeling they're like, oh yeah, this is an experimental mech that was sitting here, and we don't know why, but it's ours now. I don't know if that's really going to happen, but we'll see. Cool, looks like we destroyed the outpost. We just got to find this last mech. There he is. He's behind us. I would say so. Like, I don't think any of these mechs had armor on them, which doesn't surprise me, but there we go. Oh, we got some reinforcements coming in now. That's not ideal. So good thing we destroyed the facility before they dropped reinforcements on us. Looks like they're behind us. Once again, these things are not well armed or legged. That was easy. There's a blackjack. There goes a blackjack. Catapult. Dead catapult. Something else over here. That's a Wolverine. Missing an arm already. That's not ideal. It's actually kind of a neat little mission, though. You get to, you know, get all these, you know, mechs that are just junk you're trying to fight, but there's just a lot of them. Kind of neat. I'm waiting for them to bust out an assault mech that's like half destroyed already.
Good work, Commander. The main reclamation facility is at the end of that second canyon. Beware the tight confines. We don't know how many mechs they have at their disposal or
I mean, let's be fair. If all their mechs are like that, my AC-20 will just tear right through them. I only have 19 shots left of it, but let's be clear here that I can probably just take out their mechs. Yeah, some of their mechs I can take out one shot with the AC-20, but you know, we'll see how that goes here shortly. Once again, I don't like fighting into confined spaces like this. This is not ideal. That was not ideal. A good idea to use a AC-20 shot on that. Thunderbolt. Alright, I'm going to back up just a little bit. This is actually kind of fun to fight scrap mechs. Apparently, that's actually in the new update coming out, or the new DLC. One of the Corvair, apparently. Or is it Corsair or Corvair? It's Corsair, I think it is. It's pretty much just a Franken mech, kind of like this, where they just have old mechs that they've kind of piled together. Apparently, they're not the most reliable thing in the world, but still pretty interesting. Didn't mean to fire that one. So I gotta feel we're gonna get to a point where they're actually gonna bring real battle mechs after us, and we're gonna be a little bit hurting, but we'll see here shortly.
There's the main facility. Let's wipe it clean of infernal forces and secure the site.
All right, we got another Atlas out here. There's the Atlas I'm looking at. Okay, there's that one dead. That's one I was kind of worried about. I have 4 things left. Oh, hold on. That thing actually has some armor on it still. What's going on with this thing? Let's be fair. That's probably the main bad guy, or the lady that was talking. Let's be honest here. That was probably her. Or this is probably her. And eventually will not be, because it's going down pretty quick. This is why I saved all my AC-20 shots, because I knew something like this would happen. I think he can die with one shot. I was a little amazed about that. He's got to be almost dead. There it goes.
Clear out any remaining enemies. I'm on my way down.
There's one more. I think it's a tank or something like that. Some kind of small, at least. Where is that last thing at? By the way, why aren't we just destroying this facility? I mean, fair enough, we just had a huge fight here, but and you would think this would be a place where we would take it, because that was just like a side facility. This would be the main one. I don't know. I'm not the one making the story there, but maybe that's just me. Right, where's this last guy at? Not seeing him anywhere. Oh, this is not good.
I've never seen a place like this before.
Walking up this way, maybe? So I'm going to do a lap around the whole place, see if I can find them. Alright, where in the world is this person at? It's like I'm tearing down buildings to see if I can just, maybe he's stuck somewhere, or I don't know. So that's where the boss lady died. So we've walked all through there. We'll walk back this way a little bit more. See if maybe he's stuck in this building over here, or these buildings over here. Aha, there he is. It's a helicopter. There we go. Alright, that's mission over, I guess. That was relatively easy, actually. I don't think I lost any weapons, or I don't think anybody lost any weapons. I think we just lost armor, which is actually pretty good, especially for what I usually do on missions like that. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some good salvage out of this, because that's what the whole point was. We got a Victor and some AC-20 stuff. Got a small pulse leader too, but the Victor, not bad. Black Inferno, still don't like us, but look at this. I get a Hunchback, I can get some Loci, get 2 Locusts if I want them. You know what? I think I'm going to take a Hunchback and a Heat Sink. Why not? Get $200,000 worth of C-bills, so that's pretty good. Oh, that's why. So that Victor actually is the one that your father piloted, so that's... yeah, it's not ideal. So yeah, this Victor is actually the one, if you remember in the tutorial, this is the one that the trainer's actually piloting, so interesting. Let's speak to Rihanna real quick. Do 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 do. And here we go.
Commander, as
Inferno's salvage facility. Farhad has been working on the mech non-stop since we recovered it. He's found something you need to see. Farhad,
Hey, Gun, you gave the Victor here a real beating, but I'll take good care of her, mate. Promise you that. Know what she means to you, being your father's and all. But yeah, that's not why I'm up here, eh? I'm here because I discovered this hidden inside the Victor. It's an audio log. It was buried inside a digital image, stored within the onboard computer, then tucked away in a... Well, it doesn't really matter where, does it? Bloody clever though, eh? To the naked eye, it's just an image. But a little computer wizardry and Bob's your uncle. You got yourself an audio file.
it's from your father, Commander.
Father. What's on it? Identification: Alpha Charlie 7718 Victor Romeo. Years 2990. Cover compromised. Initiating shadow protocol. This will be my last transmission.
What does it mean?
I don't know. Your father obviously had secrets we knew nothing about. From the year he references, it was recorded before he met your mother, before he started this outfit. What is clear is that he was worried about being discovered. By whom and for what reason? Your guess is as good as mine.
There's more, mate. There was a series of encrypted codes embedded in the data itself. A set of 3 different coordinates, best I can tell.
These must be the coordinates that Black Inferno and Comstar were after. Or after.
We've had the coordinates all along?
It appears so. I think we'd all love to know where they lead, but the encryption is very sophisticated. I think I can break it with some help, but it's going to take time.
A bloody age and then some, eh? Not without the proper key.
Maybe so. None of this changes our initial plans. We need to keep bulking up so we can take down Inferno's base of operations and eliminate them as a threat once and for all. With that in mind, I've got us a new contract with the Federated Sons of House Davian.
That's great.
His rescue. One of their mech pilots is being held for ransom. I've put all the details in the mission briefing.
Copy that. Get us where we need to go.
Because that is a pretty good distance away. Let's actually head to the console here. I think extractions that we're talking about here. Yeah, it's a lot of money though. Star map. Where's it at? It's actually not that far away. Is there a industrial? Oh, there is one here. Let's head to Blue Diamond. Good. That's a good. Is it dog food they make? I could be wrong, but you know, that still works for me. Ooh, there's a rare Thunderbolt for sale here. You know I'm a sucker for Thunderbolts, but let's get these mechs repaired. Just some armor there. 200 or 218,000, 48 grand on that one, and 124,000. So not bad in repairs. I bet you that Hunchback will be more than enough to repair or pay for that. Let's go to market here. Let's look at the Thunderbolt. See what we got here. Okay, it's just like this. That's just the standard issue one looks like. Looks like it's completely repaired though, so that's always nice. We have a Black Knight here. That's pretty cool to see. See it? There it is. Not bad. But I also have a Battlemaster, which, I'll be honest with you, Battlemaster's a pretty nice heavy mech. 85 tons. Went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 medium lasers, an SRM-6, a PPC, which I would probably replace with a large laser, and 2 machine guns. So it's not a bad little heavy, or bad assault mech. So, but in inventory, I do want to sell that. Oh, I got a hunchback, another hunchback here I forgot about. Ooh. I really did forget about that thing. We could have used that on that last mission. And we could have swapped it out, but I think using the assault mech was a lot easier, at least. Where's the other mech we had? Atlas, hunchback, there it is. Sell it off, no big deal. And then equipment, see if they have any good equipment here. Single heat sinks are never a bad thing to buy. There's some small pulse lasers. That's not bad at all. Oh crap! I accidentally sold all of our heat sinks. Not ideal. Looks like we can buy them back for the same price. So it's not like it was a huge deal on that, but still kind of sucked. Inventory though. Small pulse lasers. Let's get rid of those. And the regular small lasers. There we go. Got a little bit of money back. We got $6.1 million. We've got a lot of money pretty quick, which is pretty cool to see. Let's see here. Anything else? They do a rare mech up there. That's the campaign mission there. So actually, I think we're going to do 2 story missions back to back. That's pretty cool to see. Oh, we're actually... It said no man's land discovered. So we're out in the middle of no man's land. That's great. So no one has a claim on it, is what you're saying. Ooh, a Warhammer. That's not ideal. I got rid of mine earlier, so it's not like... they're heavy mechs, which they're good for what they are, but, you know, I just kind of prefer... Ooh, they have a large pulse laser. Not bad, but I think we lost all of ours when we... yeah, so we only have one. We'd only have one there, and would not be ideal for that one. But let me look. Oh, can't really because it's still being repaired. All right, let's head out to the next place. This one. Why we couldn't just jump there and then down, but you know, fair enough. All our mechs are repaired now, so we should be ready to roll once we get there. Four available, so it's 4 available combat. I think that's what we're extraction here. So they're being held by outlaws, which is just fine with us. We're a hero with them, so we can get quite a bit of salvage and stuff like that out of these guys. Let's try to max it out, or try to get that as much as we can get. Let's try to do that. It's a 75. They're letting us bring 340. I'm a little wary about that. But we really don't need as much money, because we're okay on money right now. I think we do that. That'll give us 16. You know what? Let's not get any additional C-bill payout. We're going to try to go for 22 salvage shares. See if we can maybe get a few extra things out there. Let's see here. I want this one. If we put her in the Stalker, maybe, and this person the Victor. Ooh, hold on here. We can actually bring 3 assault mechs on this mission. Although I did just realize something, and I will fix that here momentarily. Yeah, that's didn't expect to be able to bring 3 assault mechs. That's it's pretty neat. Let's head over here to the Victor, though. There's 2 medium lasers and an AC-20. Do I really want something like that, or do I want to bring my Marauder, which would give me 2 medium lasers, 2 PPCs, and an AC-5? That's an AC-20, though. Yeah, I think I'll keep the Victor. But we haven't painted this mech yet. And, yeah, we need to do that. Because... 6431. Boom. Because, I mean, we got to make sure it all looks the same. 3B0092. EEFF00. Boom. Although it's not showing me... Oh, there it goes. It's not showing me what it looks like, which is unfortunate, but... That's pretty neat. I want to kind of see what other ones they have on here. Because I haven't really seen much, you know... Oh, that one's kind of neat. Urban block. It's just, yeah. Got woodland camo, which, you know, for us it would be kind of, yeah. But polygons. See what we got here. Not bad. And we got all those. We got a hot rod. I think hot rod's pretty neat because it looks like, you know, got the old flame job on there. Default. Ooh, nice default there. It's very nice. Crusader's pretty cool too. Same with Buccaneer's pretty cool. We'd have to redo the whole paint scheme with that one. I feel if we went like Buccaneer, we'd have to go like black, white, and red. Or red, white, and black. Or it would be a neat scheme, but we would look like more like pirates. But I'm thinking I might switch this. I might switch over to Raider because I kind of like that. So let's do that real quick. Let's just start because I know we've been using that paint scheme for a while. Let's switch over to Raider. And this tertiary, let's actually brighten it back up to the green. And then we're bringing the Orion. Let's see here. There. The Orion looks kind of plain, though. I'm a little surprised with that one. And then we're bringing the Stalker. Nope, I didn't want to edit the mech. I just want to paint it. Apparently, painting a mech a lot easier than repairing it. Which, I'll be honest with you, I've tried. You know, I've worked on I've done some body work on a vehicle. Not as easy as it would be just actually fixing it on there. At least I don't think it is. But there we go. I think that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Contracts. There we go. A little less flash, maybe a little more like professional looking. So, except my Atlas has like a war stripe like right down the middle of its face, which is pretty funny. So I guess they all kind of do, but I think it shows up the best on the Atlas because it has like the full face. Same, something similar with the Victor as well, but still pretty funny. Now I guess maybe the next one we gotta replace is the it's gotta be the Orion, maybe? Might be, I don't know. I'm gonna probably keep a lot of like the heavy mechs. I probably will keep like the Marauder and stuff like that. I'll probably keep those around for a while, just because they're really good support mechs. Especially the Marauder would, if you get a good sniper in there, with the PPC, the two PPCs are pretty good, and the AC-5 as well. All right, so we're doing an extraction for this pilot. Maybe he'll get the chance to join us because we really could use some new pilots.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
From the deep lava to the soft snow.
The pilot we're after is being held nearby. I've marked the exact location on your map. Your job is to eliminate all hostiles in the area so we can conduct a clean extraction of the target.
Understood.
I'm gonna go up this way.
Lead on, Commander.
Also, camouflage probably not great here either, but that's okay. It would be kind of neat, and I've seen a couple of games do this, where it depends on what environment you're in. Like, if you're in a snow biome, or you're in a lava biome, or you're in like grasslands, you can set up a special camo for them. So like here would be like a white and gray, maybe some green, or a little bit of green, and the lava would be black. So maybe some reds, stuff like that. I think it'd be kind of neat to see in this game, because I don't really see a place where you can save paint schemes, like save them so like, oh cool, woodland camo, I can save you, put it in here, because we're going to a woodland area. I don't know, maybe that's just me. So let's see if we can just get to the base here. It does seem like it's pretty well populated. Let's go ahead and make our own door.
They've detected your presence, Commander. I'm seeing multiple tangos on scope converging on your current position.
Okay, so this is like a Warzone contract. Okay, that makes sense.
Target acquired.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Dang, I wasted an AC-20 shot. Didn't mean to do that at all. Here we go. They got some smaller mechs, but they are mechs. And now he's running. What a surprise.
Target destroyed.
That worked out pretty easily. Not too bad so far, but that can change pretty quickly. How is that thing still alive? It's barely hanging on. Okay, that makes sense. Like, I hit it with an AC-20 shot. Those things don't, they don't have enough armor. I mean, there's some mechs that don't have enough armor to actually, take a hit from an AC-20. I was a little surprised when that thing did.
More hostiles entering the combat
Cool.
zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
So not too bad so far.
Target acquired.
Focus target has been updated.
I missed that shot. That was not ideal. But he's dead. So that was pretty simple.
Acquired.
Last target confirmed. Firing.
Target destroyed.
There's a medium out here, actually. We'll take him out next. Take this guy out real quick. There he goes.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, that was not going to take long.
Target
Scopes are lighting up with additional bogies, Commander. ETA unknown.
We've got your target, Commander.
Target destroyed. Target
What do we got
acquired.
now?
Acquired.
Because this thing, the Archer is a nice mech, but if you get too close to it, they're kind of useless. That's why, like, I have one in another game, and it's a good mech, but if you get too close, it loses its 2 RM20s, so you get 4 medium lasers, which makes it kind of like with a blackjack. I think it has the same way. It just has a lot more armor, but.
You must have really kicked over the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles inbound.
Actually laid that guy too, so that might be a good scrap opportunity there. I guess they're about to bring an assault mech, or a couple heavy mechs. That makes sense.
Acquired.
Quick draw and a catapult. Go after the quick draw first. There's a tank or something like that over here. Yeah.
Target destroyed.
Alright, I'm going to go after... They're going for the quick draw. I'm going to go after the catapult. Just because... Once again, the catapult is just like the...
Target acquired.
just like the Archer. So you get too close to it, and it can't do too much to you. So this quick draw is about to go down, which is pretty crazy. That was actually a lot easier. I don't know if his legs were just kind of weak or what, but all of a sudden he just lost armor.
Acquired.
Alright, one leg down. There's the other one down.
Counted.
looks like they're dropping not a huge amount of forces. It looks like there's a bunch of like or a couple mediums and a couple of light mechs. I think we're just ready to get out of here though. If I can leave now, I don't know how bad that stalker is. It doesn't look great, but I don't know if it lost weapons. It almost looks like it lost a leg. By the way it's moving, it very well could have. See if maybe just taking, tell them not to shoot, they'll run faster. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll see. I'm almost thinking that that stalker lost a leg, and that's why it's having. That's why it looks so damaged. It very well could have lost a pod too, you know. But I'm almost half tempted to get rid of the stalker next because I like the mech. It's a good mech for us, but it keeps getting so much damage to it that it's just being torn up so fast that it's costing us a lot of money just to keep it, keep it going. Not to mention it takes a lot of heat sinks and a lot of expensive weapons. So I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that. Get that back there. Hopefully the story missions keep coming on us though, because it seemed like at the very beginning, it took a while for the story missions to get going, but now it seems like we've been kind of getting through them a little bit faster, which is awesome to see. About halfway to 12, maybe not quite. So I got all those salvage shares, and there's hardly any max. We're going to pick up all three. We got a fire starter, a commando, and a locust. We can pick up one of the better medium lasers, and I'll pick up one of those. See, he actually lost a leg. He didn't lose either one of the pods, but he just lost a leg. But because of that, we got 3 million C-bills, 2,000 rep, autocannon 10 LRM 10 and LRM 15. Wow, comes a good haul. And it looks like we might have another story mission to go to. That would be awesome. But we need to go back to an industrial hub first to get our mechs repaired and probably sell off the 3 mechs we just picked up.
Hi, Commander. We're getting stronger every day. 1 or 2 more contracts and we'll be ready to confront Black Inferno head on. The reason I called you up here is that Spears has contacted me again. He wants to talk with you directly. Since he's in the same system we are, I can patch him through in real time.
Oh.
Spears, I've got the commander here.
All right then.
Go ahead.
Commander, good to see you again. I haven't thanked you personally yet for your excellent work on taking down Inferno's salvage facility. That was quite the haul, both of us. But it was just a stepping stone on the way to a far more important objective, which is taking down Inferno and holding the 2 men responsible for your father's death to account.
The 2 men?
That's right. Andreas Kane may have been the one who fired the fatal shot that killed your father.
Yeah.
But it was Comstar, at the behest of Kenzo Yamada, directed him to do so. Yamada is just as responsible for what happened to your father as Kane, if not more so.
They'll both pay for what they did.
As they should. No doubt Rihanna has explained there's no love lost between interstellar expeditions and Comstar. That's true. I was willing to do what I could to help you before I knew that Comstar hired Inferno. I'm even more motivated now. And to that end, I'd like to propose partnership. Working hand in hand, we can take down Inferno and Kane, and then go after Comstar and Yamada. What do you think?
I think it's good to have powerful friends, especially ones you can trust. And you've definitely proven that.
You've earned my trust as well, Commander, just like your father did years ago. I wouldn't have made this offer otherwise. Rihanna says you're almost strong enough to go after Inferno's main base of operations. they were able to steal are now on the black market. I've unearthed where those weapons are being stored.
How the hell did you do that?
Ask no questions and I'll tell no lies, Commander. The important thing is we can both benefit from taking these rogues down and seizing the weapons for ourselves. Call it an investment in our future together. I've sent Rihanna all the pertinent details.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll talk soon, Commander. Good luck.
Looks like all our hard work is finally paying off. While you get us where we need to go, I'll prepare the mission briefing for the raid.
Copy that.
Kind of feeling this might be a raid contract. Could be wrong, but you know. Let's see here. Let's go back to, I guess, Blue Diamond. Where is? Hold on. Okay, so it looks like it's, let's see, Blood and Treasure. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on here. Oh, it's actually not far. But they said something about Death's Legions, and I'm pretty sure I've heard about them. Could be wrong about that, but that sounds familiar. That's a bit of a worry, but let's see here. Let's get our mechs repaired. I want to take a short break after I repair my mechs, repair the mechs real quick, and then I'll be back. Just got to take a quick restroom break, and then we'll continue on. We got about an hour and a half left. Ooh, they got an Orion for sale here. Hold on. What kind of Orion we got here? Another one with a Gauss rifle. That's pretty cool. Anywho, I was down on weight. I was kind of curious why. Let's go into our inventory though and get rid of the Commando for just under $1 million. Get rid of the Firestarter for $1.2 million, and the Locust for $761,000. All right, so now we've got $13 million and nothing to do with it. That's unfortunate. All right, well, we got to repair our mechs, but that's fair. But really, just repairing our mechs. We really didn't take too much damage. I think the worst one might be this thing. And I think it lost a couple of heat sinks, and that is it. And for once, we have plenty of them. So we can just do that, and that's going to cost $270,000 or $207,000, but still, we're at $12.8 million. So we have plenty of money now, like a far stretch from where we were about an hour ago when we were just above $2 million. So looks like everything's kind of looking up for us. So when I come back, guys, we'll head on to the next story mission. It's actually been kind of fun so far, trying to steal. Trying to actually go into these story missions actually a little more fun than I thought they would be. So, guys, I will be right back. So let me pop up that screen then real quick. Then I'll be probably about 5 minutes. So if you guys want to take a break, be a good time to do so. And I will be right back, guys. Alright, everybody, I am back. Get the game pop back up here. There we go. Excuse me. So I think we're pretty much ready to head back out to the next mission here. That's where we're at. Right here. I knew it wasn't too far, but there we go. It's only going to cost us 13 days. Not too bad. I think we actually have to wait for the soccer to be finished up, actually. Not ideal, but that's okay. Alright, one available contract should be Blood and Treasures. Alright, what can we get? See, I'm half tempted to get some salvage on this one, along with some damage coverage and some money. So I can get up to 16. I can go up to 20 salvage. That kind of bit us in the butt. Well, not really bit us in the butt, because we got 3 mechs that were worth, what? Just over $2 million. So I mean, they're not like there is some idea into actually just putting into salvage shares. We can just wait a little bit. There we go. So now we have all 4 of our mechs ready to go. Although I've noticed that we're actually a little short on tonnage here, which is a little surprising. We're about 20 tons short on mechs and stuff like that. I don't know if maybe getting a Battle Master might be kind of a good replacement for the Orion. I don't really know. I'd like to. I mean, the Victor with the AC-20 can help with the Gauss rifle, I kind of help make up for that. But we also moved the Gauss rifle to a different mech. That's also a thing we can do too. I'm trying to think here, like what might be a good. I mean, something like a Battle Master or a their Atlas. We just get 2 Atlases out there. Something smaller. Would probably want to be like an 85, maybe 90-ton mech. Probably won't be the worst thing in the world. Take a look here. Hold on. Let's go to home and go to. There's a way to view intelligence on here. View system maybe, and view intel. There we go. Oh. All right. Well, they said there's no. This is like the only thing out here, so we don't know what we're going to face. Not ideal. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm just trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of something like a 90, 95 ton. I think the Awesome's 95 tons or 90 tons. So I really don't want an Awesome because they're not ideal. I'm not a huge fan of them anyways, but you know, I'm trying to think of what other heavy mechs are in this game. Get an Annihilator. An Annihilator would actually be. I don't even know if they're in this game or not. I could be wrong. But an Annihilator is a pretty good step up. I think you can put 4 AC-10s on it, or like 2 AC-10 or AC-20s. A King Crab would be really good. That's another 100-ton mech. So, you know, it kind of depends on what we can find. If you remember, well, actually, if you saw the menu at the beginning of the game, that big thing with like the two auto cannons out there, that's actually a King Crab. They're pretty good. They can overheat quite a bit though. They become boiled crabs pretty quick. Yeah, if you can manage the heat on those things, they're actually pretty good. And if I'm not mistaken, there was one of my BattleTech games with the turn-based one that I actually had a King Crab pretty much through the last quarter of the game. If I'm not mistaken, there's some large lasers on it. If you take those off, put mediums on there, you can pack a couple more heat sinks in it. If I'm not mistaken, the heat was pretty much balanced, so we can pretty much fire everything, not have to worry about heat too much. But there was a lot of large lasers on it, and when you get that battle of large lasers, it just cooks anything. Both in front of and behind the laser, so, you know, not too bad. Just kind of wish this game would load a little bit faster, unfortunately, but it is taking its sweet time. So guys, it's got about an hour and 15 minutes left of the stream. At that point, I could probably do about 3 missions, maybe, you know, depending how long they are. I'm just gonna give you guys a heads up. You know, usually it's depends. You know, depends how long it takes to load. Depends on how long the missions are and things like that. But I'll try to get through as many missions as I can. But if it's getting to like, you know, quarter till and we're just out here and not in a mission yet, I'll call it a little bit early. But for right now, I'm hoping about to get about 3 more missions in, including this one. So fingers crossed. Hopefully we can get that done. Yeah, listen. I don't remember what this one was called, but I know we're attacking another mercenary unit. So let's go get them. Well, it's not that too bad. We only have to kill 8 things, but I got a feeling those 8 things might be kind of big.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Ooh, right away. Not even letting us get off our ship yet. And I'm stuck on our ship. That's not ideal.
Clear out all the enemies so we can recover the stolen goods. They'll obviously be well armed, so watch yourself.
I'm still trying to remember where I've heard Death Legions or the Death's Legions from, because that sounds very familiar. was a whiff on that AC-20. Alright, let's just try to take some people out here. I wasn't expecting right out of the ship and into a firefight, but does happen. Not very often, but it does happen. I do complain a lot that they drop us like miles away. We have to walk to the mission. So maybe they heard me that time, and I'm like, oh, okay. But let's see here. Let's get rid of some of these guys here. Looks like we got one guy left. And there we go. I got a feeling there's going to be a lot more, but you know, it's pretty quick on the 4 guys we just took out. Or the 8 guys we just took out. Probably a full lance and then, I'm trying to think, full lance and a couple of tanks, so it's not too bad. And then like 1 helicopter. Yep, that's what I figured. So this is just, oh shoot, what do they call this? This is just essentially a Warzone contract. One down. Let's see here what we got. They're bringing a lot of smaller mechs. I've noticed that, which, I mean, it's not the worst idea, especially like mechs like mine, which aren't very fast, but they have a lot of armor and just firepower to them. So. Looks like they're just going to drop right on top of us. Which, you know, not ideal, but, you know, their prerogative. That guy's already missing a leg. Let's probably just take him out of the fight here. Let's put him out of his misery. Because, well, he's already in misery. He's driving a cicada. But, I mean, that's fair. Yep, that's what I'm getting afraid of. Because there's just a lot of, you know, mechs out here. Yep, he's done. You know what? That guy. I don't know what Lieutenant Benjamin's doing, but she's not doing too well in this fight. So far, I mean, besides Benjamin losing like half her mech, we're not doing too awful bad here. All right, let's get this guy down. Not. Ooh, there's some big ones coming up. All right, that guy needs to go first. I just saw our Vindicator is missing both of its arms. There's an awesome out here too. It's not ideal. Oh, missed that one. That one went a little wide. There should be 6 left. What do we got here? It's a catapult. Another victor and another victory and another awesome. Not ideal. There's a lot of fire in my cockpit there, and I think I've lost both arms now. So not ideal. Alright, so this is a little bit harder mission than I thought it would be, but that's okay. That's not a good thing. It's going critical because I'm right next to it still. Alright, next thing, we need to take out this awesome here. Oh crap, I lost my AC-20. Not good. Alright, break off. Go after the catapult. Because this catapult only has 2 RM-15s. Why in the world would you ever have a catapult with just 2 RM-15s? That's the question I have. Because if I get, I mean, I'm already too close to it, and so now it's just backing up, trying to get enough distance on me so that you can fire, which is not going to do. But all right, there's one leg gone. There's that one gone. How bad is the awesome? It's not doing great, but great. The Orion is down. It's not good. Oh, it's not good either. Alright, come on. Yes. So we got 2 tanks left. We can do this. No, just have these 2 lasers left, essentially. Alright.
The rogue mercenary forces have either been eliminated or have fled the scene. I'm on my way down with the salvage team.
Oh, of course, they dropped right on top of us. Not ideal.
We're heading that way, sir.
lose another pilot. Come on.
Add log back upon it.
Well, I lost another mech. Dang it.
Mission success, Commander. Time to get out of here.
I don't know. I might have lost another pilot. That would suck. Well, this is not as easy as the last one was. All the mechs actually had armor on them this time. Still a bit surprising. All right, let's see what the let me get a cicada. Let's go ahead and we get the more expensive one, and then we'll get a large laser, and let's get some medium lasers because I know how to replace a bunch of those. And some heat sinks. Why not? There we go. No, they're just injured. I'm okay with that. Oh, look at this though. Oh, we got 2 Gauss rifles. Holy cow! And an LBX-10. Awesome. Level 12. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna speak to Fahad. I don't know how to say his name.
Those weapons you picked up were the dog's bollocks, mate. Top shelf. That LB-10X, she's a beauty. I haven't seen one of them in ages. Might have limited range, but she pecks a wallop, mate. Checked her over, gave her a little loving. It's like she just came off the factory.
1 second here.
You're going to appreciate having that auto-cannon strapped to your mech, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gonna get back to it. Want to make sure everything's sorted for our good guy taking down your Buna. Can't bleeding wait. Bloody wankers.
All right. Well, we're going to go up here to Rihanna. See what she's got to say. And there we go.
The time's finally come to exact revenge for your father's murder. That means taking down Inferno and killing Andreas Kane. Spears has confirmed that Kane is on Xinjiang now, so the timing is perfect. How Spears gets his hands on this sensitive information, I have no idea. But if he says it's true, I have no reason to doubt it.
Neither do I.
Spears' people also managed to get us an aerial shot of the base somehow. Though the fidelity on the image is poor, it does give us a chance to formulate a basic plan of attack. Here's what I'm thinking. I'll drop you in here, near what looks to be their aerodrome. Once you've neutralized that threat, you'll proceed to this location. It's some kind of supply depot, best I can tell. I can't make out anything specific, so what's your approach? They could be storing anything there. After you destroy the depot, go ahead and make your way to the principal fortification located here. I won't sugarcoat it, Commander. This last fortification is going to be tough. It'll be heavily defended by Inferno forces, both inside and out. If I'm sure of nothing else, I'm sure of that.
All right. Looks simple enough.
Don't get cocky.
Never.
Now, for the wild card. Kane himself. Where he'll be on the ground is anyone's guess. Once I've dropped you off, I'll circle above and try to vector in on his location by scanning their comms. As soon as I locate him, I'll ping you. Any questions?
How soon can we launch?
That's up to you, Commander. Get us to Xinjiang, and I'll have the mission briefing waiting when we arrive.
Roger that.
So, I don't know if we're quite ready for that mission yet, I'll be honest with you. But, let's see here. Number 1, I got a feeling it's on the other side of the map here. That's not too bad off. Where is... There's one there. Let's go over here. The reason I wanted to go over here to see if I can find just some other mechs. Because I want to try to get at least one. I want to get 4 assault mechs essentially, if we're going to take this on like we are. And I got a feeling we might have to start replacing a few parts on our mechs, so we'll have to spend a bit of time here, but that's okay. Ooh, there's a Hero Mech Jenner for sale here. I was kind of joking about the Jenner, which is kind of cool, but look what's right below it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a king crab. And it's within our price range, too. I'm just going to point that out here. I very well might just get that thing so we can have two. We can have one on our battlefield ourselves. Then we can sell our cicada here. We got another one, didn't we? Maybe not. So yeah, we're up to 18 million. Let's go ahead and repair our mechs first before we really do anything too serious about it. Let's repair all. We lost 2 medium lasers. That's okay though. What tier? The tier 3s. We actually have a third one there. We'll have to put one of those on there. And then we lost the AC-20, and that's not ideal. But I do have, I actually have a lot better one there too. So just going to throw that on there. It's going to give me a little more damage. Which we're going to need, if this fight is, I mean, I know we're getting towards the end of the game, so got a feeling, ooh, it also lost the AC-20 over here, but we can fix that. Let's get one of those. Oh, this thing has jump jets on it? What in the world am I thinking? Screw all this. I didn't know that Vector had a jump jets on it. It's the most useless thing in the world for an assault mech. Remove. There we go. 1, 2, and 3, and a heatsink. And then, you know what though? Is there a better AC-20 on this market at all? There is. Ooh, it's a lot of money, but we'll go ahead and purchase it. There's a burst fire there, but I like the single shot AC-20s better. I'll keep the other one for a spare just in case. I lost the heat sink there. Let's go ahead and repair that. Now we're down 4 tons of armor or whatever. Can we put an SRM-6 in there? I think the we don't. There's not on the market. We don't have one. Well, that's unfortunate. Never mind then. Let's just max the armor then. Give it 4 more tons of armor for another assault mech. That's just incredible. Let's edit the loadout here. Oh no, we finally lost the Gauss rifle. Oh, that stinks. To a point, I would say. Because, I mean, how many missions have we gone that we haven't lost that Gauss rifle? A little amazed it lasted this long, to be honest with you. But the great part about it is if we do this, remove the Gauss rifle, we just got 2 more on that mission. So, Gauss ammo and ammo. There we go. Mech repaired. And repair all that. And it should be back up and running here in no time. And the Stalker, well, this is going to be a lot harder to repair. Yeah, pretty much everything's hurting. And this is why, one of the reasons I'm like, do I want to get rid of it or not? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's been a really good mech for us. I mean, even when I piloted, it was a really fun mech to pilot. The problem is it's trying to keep this thing equipped with weapons and lasers is kind of becoming a bit of an issue. It's like, I mean, look here, we're already missing a bunch of lasers on it. Medium lasers, they have 2 left. Let's purchase them and put them on there. Do they have any heat sinks here on the market? They have 3. They ain't even come close to what we need. Alright, LRM ammo, we can replace that. Single heat sink over here, we can fix that. Do 2 in the center torso, we can do that. The SRM-6, we don't have another one, nor do we have one. Oh, there is one in the market. Let's buy 2 of them, just so we have a spare. Oh, never mind, we don't have a spare. We needed the other one there. We do have a large laser we can replace that with, so that's no big deal. But we're still short on heat sinks, and that's kind of an issue. But do we go ahead and buy the King Crab here? It's 9.9 million. It would put us right around 6. Well, it's almost 10. It puts us around $5 million. But it just needs armor repaired. It's got both his AC-20s, the large laser, and the LRM-15. You know what? Let's do it. We got the king crab now. But, that being said, we do need to go to another planet just so that we can try to find some more heat sinks. Because that'll take us a little while. And wait, what, 6 more just to fix the stalker? So, we'll see how that goes. Remember I said I didn't know if the Annihilator was in this game? Well, guess what? Oh my lord, look at all this stuff. This is just a store full of... Oh, look at that. It's an amazing mech. This thing is incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4 medium lasers, 2 small pulse, or a small pulse, or 2 small pulse lasers, a small laser, and 4 LBX-10 autocannons. This thing is a beast of a mech. There also is a Highlander here, which is a really fun mech too. 2 medium lasers, an AC-10, an LRM-20, and SRM-6. These things are just hard to take down. AC-20, this is a Cyclops. AC-10, SRM-4, LRM-10, 2 medium lasers. They have another King Crab here. All right, hold on. How much? Oh, they're only let us sell it for $4 million. All right, hold on. I know I probably shouldn't have. I think we're doing Friar's Folly. Yeah. I believe it's this one I want to go back to. I'm gonna go down and get that Annihilator because I want that. I prefer to have the Annihilator rather than the King Crab. I'll be honest with you, just because that thing is a beast of a mech. So if you don't know what an LBX is, so you know what the autocannons are. I've thought about the AC-20 many of times. The LBX is like a shotgun. So imagine having 4 AC-10 shotguns aimed at you. It's not ideal. It's actually really good for knocking, well, not in this game, but it's good for knocking mechs over or slowing down mechs too. But with 4 of them, you just tear through people. It is amazing. Yes, I'm going to go get that. I don't care if I have to go back through and have to go fix all my mechs again. I will be getting that Annihilator. There we go. Yeah, this is when we entered the system here, so let's go ahead and go into inventory, sell the cicada, so we're back up to that, good amount of money here. This one I had to add the loadout on. Let's back through the medium lasers here. Go to the tier 2 ones here. AC-20, let's replace that. I think we had a better AC-20 there. Repair all, so that one's ready to go back out. We'll go back to the Victor next. Repair all. Missing 2 medium lasers over here. Let's go with those guys. And we got to remove the jump jets. I do remember that. And remove that heat sink. There was another heat sink somewhere we lost. Maybe not. Oh, right there. Let's see. Heat sink. 3 AC-20 ammos. We have plenty of those. And I think at the market they actually had a better AC-20. They did. Alright. There we go. So that one's... this mech is... Oh, cancel. Max the armor out. So it goes back to 80 tons. That one's ready to go now. Let's edit the loadout on this one. Hit repair all first. Take out the 2 medium lasers. And let's replace them with those. Let's get rid of... There's 3 heat sinks there. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go back over here to the Gauss rifle and the Gauss rifle ammo. There we go. It's going to cost us $500,000 just for that one. That's a little expensive. And the Stalker, well, we'll do our best over here. 1, 2, and 3. Let's get over to the market and see if there's... Get the last 3 over here. Let's get the LRM-10 replaced here. And an LRM ammo. Let's get the 4 medium lasers if we can. I don't know if we have any more on the market over here. They do. Alright. So we'll take those 4. Let's get rid of that heatsink, these 2, and all these. Got a large laser, but I think we have one to replace it. And the 2 SRM6s. I believe we can buy over here. We can. Alright, so that didn't take nearly as long. So we'll go ahead and start work on that one. We're going to fly over to the next place, though, and get that one going here. Now we should pretty much be caught up to where we were. So, quick detour. But if we're really going after this last guy, I want to have 2 100-ton mechs, and I think that's a smart thing. But yeah, there's the beast. So nice. I'm gonna purchase that thing. Down to $4.3 million now, so not ideal, but it's what we needed. Equipment and marketplace here. I need to go down. How many heat sinks? You get 4. Not what we quite need, but let's also go to inventory. We'll keep the LBX-10 ACs just for the Annihilator, because we will need those. They're only offering us $375,000 for those Gauss rifles, which is interesting, but you know. Let's get rid of these burst fires. That one. And do we have any LRM 15s? I think all of ours are 10s. But oh well, we can do that. Is there anything else we can get rid of? AC2 ammo. AC10 ammo. There we go. Nothing too bad there. Alright, let's wait here because I don't know how many heat sinks that stalker's going to need. Alright, hold on. Let's see here. Battle mechs. Stalker edit loadout here. Details. I know it needs 1 there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it's missing 2 in the middle. Alright, cool. We can go find 2 more real quick. Starman, where do we need to head? Up there. So let's head up to that one. Set course. I mean, worst comes to worst, we might be able to capture that king crab. So then we would have, what, 3 100-ton mechs? So, oh, there's a Vindicator for sale here. I guess we just happened to stumble on the right planet to find those things. That was awesome. So here, they do have, we'll just buy all 5, because we could actually use them all. Alright, however though, I think we need to move a couple of our mechs into cold storage, just because, I'll start the work on that though. It's already costing us 600 grand just to, you know, have them out here. I'm thinking we move the quick draw and maybe the grasshopper into cold storage. I'm thinking that. I want to keep the Orion out. I think that'll work. Cold storage, please. Quick draw. Confirm. And the grasshopper, confirm. The Annihilator out here. I'll probably take the Stalker out and the Vindicator. And my Atlas. There we go. So that'll be our 4. Essentially, like that. Benjamin will take over the Annihilator, because he should have the ballistics for it. And if not, he can always take over on the laser thing too. So FF6431 3B0092, and I probably would have jumped in the Annihilator if we weren't going to go do this mission, because I mean, I do like the Annihilator. The Annihilator's a great mech. Let's see here. What were you working on? We were working on Raider, weren't we? I think so, yeah. All right. there we go. We got another 100-ton assault mech. This thing is a beast and a half. Is our grasshopper hurt? Did they accidentally, like, hit it with a crane while they were moving it? I don't know what happened there. Alright, well, travel to here. We might finish this campaign today. I don't know. Well, we'll finish up part of it. We might have to go to the other guy. The other guy might be a little harder to take out because he's part of Comstar. But we'll at least see how this ends. This will be kind of interesting. Or it'll end in me just burning to bits. That's a level 80. They're only going to let us have 330 tons, though. I'd like to have some damage coverage, please. I'd like to have a few C-bills. And maybe some salvage as well. Let's get not as many C-bills. Let's accept that, though. Yeah, we're already over tonnage, and that's what I was kind of concerned of. We're only dropping 365 tons, though. What if I did that? You know what? Actually, what if I did that? Nope. Still over 15 tons here. What if I not take that? We're still over 10 tons. Arrgh. I think I need one of. I need the grasshopper. I don't think that'll work actually. I think we really should bring both of those. But at the same time, it's like, do I think those will hold up though? That's the problem. Because I can bring something like the Marauder and be 15 tons underneath where we want to be. But, you know, one of those things I have no idea. It's 5 tons over. Dang it. Hang on here. Why don't I just bring the Victor then? Yeah, why don't I do that? Hold on here. Let's rearrange some stuff because I think this person would be better in the Marauder. Well, not really better, but he's got a way better ballistic weapon, and with the Gauss rifle, probably not a bad idea. Let's swap these two. We need to go into the Victor because it's got the AC-20 on there. She actually has almost double the skills, so probably some new pilots probably wouldn't hurt either. We probably should go look for some of those once we get out of this mission. But there we go. We actually have, you know, perfect lance weight. So let's see how this mission goes. I don't know how it's going to go. Unfortunately, we can't bring out our Annihilator though, because that would have been awesome. Well, it would have been Annihilator, not an awesome, but you know, it's fair. I'm just kind of happy I got the Annihilator. That's a fun mech. If we got a couple missions after this, like if we're not going right after Comstar, I might swap over to the Annihilator and somebody else have the Atlas. Probably Lieutenant Benjamin. I'll have him take the Atlas because the Orion's called the poor man's Atlas. Well, if you're not poor anymore, you have an actual Atlas. It's a little bit different then. So. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we can take down Kane and his King Crab. I would like to think that he spells crab with K, because we, you know, Kane's King Crab. Oh crap, I didn't want to do that. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if I repainted the Marauder.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Time to send these bastards back to hell, Commander. The Infernal Aerodrome should be straight ahead.
All right, we're bringing a lot lot of weaponry for this one. Not as much as I'd like to, because apparently we still have weight limits, even though we're assaulting somewhere else.
Heavy enemy presence detected, Commander. Lock and load.
And the tank just fell through the world. That's unfortunate for him. Alright, where is that guy? That guy. Well then, alright. Well, this is gone swimmingly so far. We got hit right in the face with a AC-10. We've given an AC-20 right back, so it's not like... I know it says destroy the aerodrome, but, you know, I figured if we destroy the mechs around it too, they'll help us destroy the rest of it. Do. Now we can walk through all the buildings and do the fun stuff. Yeah, I probably should save some missiles, because I don't know how long this fight's going to last. I mean... I just don't know. They did have a nice aerodrome here, though. It looked kind of nice. We'll walk right through it, but, you know...
Good work, Commander. You've eliminated their main defenses. Now, destroy the aerodrome's remaining infrastructure.
Shouldn't be too hard. I hit something by something hard. I don't know what that was.
The aerodrome is in ruins. Nice job. Now, head to that storage depot. But watch your approach. We don't know what's there. Could be armor, mechs, anything.
What else would there be? There's armor, mechs, and helicopters. That's about all you got. Unless they bring out just something like Frankenstein's tank or something like that. Oh, we got two people kind of stuck. Looks like we got two people, or two mechs stuck. There's our two big mechs. Well, two heavy mechs, I should say. But they're kind of our big guns, unfortunately. I mean, the Victor seems like it's an okay mech. But I just with an AC-20 and kind of it seemed a little light on weapons. Like this thing has got a good loadout, but you know, I mean, it's very similar to the Victor's. Like what an SRM or LRM-10, I think it's what the Victor has. AC-20 2 medium lasers. Well, it's got 4 medium lasers and SRM-6 as well. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I really wanted to pull out the Annihilator, and I probably should have, but oh well. Okay, we got a heavy of some sort up there. Got a rifleman and a thunderbolt. Let's take out the thunderbolt first.
Target info is invalid.
What do you mean it's invalid? Right there.
Focusing target.
There's 8 of them here. There's one down. There's something launching a lot of missiles here.
Comstar markings on it. I guess that's not a huge surprise, considering Comstar has been helping Inferno. But what's with all those cranes and a huge amount of supplies? What are they up to?
Yeah, I got a feeling Comstar is doing something kind of fishy, which I mean that's fair. That's what they do, but they're supposed to be a neutral party in most stuff like this. take that guy out next. You know, I've already lost an arm. Not ideal. Especially since if we're going to fight a King Crab later. Alright, Rifleman next, I guess. My mech's hurting pretty good. I don't know. It's like, fair enough, I ran in. But if for some reason, if I don't run in, my guys don't want to go in there. And that's kind of annoying. That was easy. He's going critical, so that's not ideal.
Commander, I just intercepted a key communication. Kenzo Yamata is here. I'm going to try and pinpoint his location for you.
Copy that. Let me know when you have a definitive location. I want that son of a bitch.
Will do, Commander.
These do have Comstar markings on it. That's kind of neat. It's right here. Oh, it's gone now. I shot this. Sorry, I just shot the sign off. That's fine. It looks like we've destroyed all the forces at least. Make sure this place is well and truly ruined. Right through these buildings. A little concerned about what else we have to fight because my center torso is not looking too good.
I've got a location on Yamata, Commander. He seems to have taken refuge in the main fortification. Go get him.
With pleasure.
Yeah, they haven't said anything about Kane yet. That's a little interesting. That's the guy in the King Crab. So we haven't seen him yet, which is, well, it's not really a good thing. So what I'm going to try to do, once I start seeing tanks, I'm going to try to back up a little bit and let my guys go in first.
LRM launches
Yep.
spotted. They're headed in your direction. Additional aircraft inbound. I'm also picking up light mechs and armor. One click and closing fast.
Well, that's great. Something went down over there because there was just a fireball. All right, well, let's.
Forces seem to be a mix of Comstar and Black Inferno. I guess with Yamata here, they weren't taking any chances.
Let's just stay back here. If they're going to come to us, then why not just stay back here?
Target received. Engaging.
Well, that didn't sound good. And I will provide support back here.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Oh, there's a catapult up there. That's not good. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've ever seen a Comstar mech before. So that's interesting. I know I said I wouldn't get into the fight very much, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta get up there and start fighting yourself. At some point you have to. I mean, let's be fair here.
Still got a bead on your martyr, Commander. No change. Looks like you're going to have to breach the main fortification in order to take him out.
Are we not trying to hit this guy? He is almost dead. There we go. I get a little frustrated. Might went after that catapult. Alrighty. Well, I think there's a catapult left.
Commander, dropship inbound. Intercept course. Looks like your martyr's called in the cavalry.
There's Andreas. Alright. That's who we need to take down first. And we're dead. I'm dead, dude. You don't have to keep talking. Alright, we're going to try... that was a lot more than I thought. Alright, this might be the last mission we do, though, because it's already getting about 3:30, and that was a little longer than I expected. So, yeah, so he shows up right at the end there, so that kind of makes sense, I guess. But I bet you that's probably the last fight before we take down that building. So... yeah, it was a little bit of a tough mission. Well, to that point, it wasn't too bad, but I think if I'd have stayed back a little bit more and not run in like I usually do, might have been a little bit better. But because really up to that point, the worst thing we saw was a catapult. I mean, there's not that bad of a mech. So yeah, I think if we just stay back a little bit on the earlier fights, and then once we get to the King Crab, we can really just hit him as hard as we can. I think that'll work out just fine. And I think if we can try to pull that catapult down that canyon as fast as we can, and take him out, then we can charge right at the King Crab too. We'll see about that though. It's like we can't really get anything heavier than what we got right now, so it's not like it's not like we're under tonnage or anything like that. So
Weapons online.
I think we've got to be a little more smarter with what we do with them.
Time to send these bastards back to hell, Commander. The Inferno aerodrome should be straight ahead.
We're moving in behind you, Commander.
Target acquired.
Heavy enemy presence detected, Commander. Lock and load.
Target.
I got it.
Target acquired.
A heavy tank again, not ideal.
Target destroyed.
Well, it's better than last time already, so that's good. Take out the Centurion next.
Incoming missile.
Where are my guys at? That's kind of a better question.
Incoming
I
missile.
said I wasn't going to go ahead, but it seems like I was the only one up here. Not good.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
that blackjack's almost gone.
Good work, Commander.
There we go.
You've eliminated their main defenses. Now, destroy the aerodrome's remaining infrastructure.
Target destroyed.
Affirmative.
Didn't seem to take as long, which is it's a good thing, you know. Still getting hit by something though. I don't know what that is. Oh crap! Ah, okay, hold on. That's what she said. She didn't know what they were storing in here, so okay, that makes a little more sense. It's probably not ideal to walk through these things. Then, is what she's saying. That might have been part of my problem the first time. Is that I was just walking through buildings full of explosives. Thing's about dead.
The aerodrome is in ruins. Nice job. Now, head to that storage depot. But watch your approach. We don't know what's there. Could be armor, next, anything.
All right, let's try this again. Hopefully, I think this is where there's some. Is this where the? Hold on, maybe I don't. There's 8 mechs here. I think there is. We had to take them out. So that's not. This wasn't the difficult part. The next part is when we're running on the open field. All right. Well, hopefully we'll be okay there. Oh, they do drop some heavy mechs here, so we got to be careful. And this is where I got torn up last time. Do 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 do.
Target acquired.
All right.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
So that cicade's gonna run out in front of everybody. So, got a feeling that we can take him down before the rest of them get to us. Stay with me, guys. I want to see if I can try to slowly draw these guys out here. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we're gonna try to.
Target acquired.
There's that cicada again.
Received. Engaging.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target
There's one cord.
Acquired. Incoming missile.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this one because we just lost a mech. We lost the Orion, which is a good mech, especially with the Gauss rifle there. I don't know how in the world he just all of a sudden just went from okay to dead. Next.
Heat critical.
And I am overheating like crazy. Let the mech cool off for a second.
New target acquired.
Commander, I just intercepted a key communication. Kenzo Yamata is here. I'm going to try and pinpoint his location for you.
Alright, we're going to try to do the rest of this mission. I don't know if we'll be able to because we're down a mech, but
Will do, Commander.
we're going to give it a try. Especially that last one where we're fighting all those mechs. I don't know. Go. So I've kind of gotten away with this fight a little bit easier than I did last time, but still a good amount of damage on the mech though. I didn't do too much to that building at all. Alright.
Location on Yamata, Commander. He seems to have taken refuge in the main fortification. Go get him.
With pleasure.
And fair enough, we do have 2 assault mechs and a heavy mech still, and it's a very good heavy mech. So I'm gonna give it as best as I can. If I have to back up to them, because it looks like they haven't touched the back of my mech yet. At least the back armor, the legs and arms are always, you know, same on all sides.
Mechs and armor. One click and closing fast.
Okay, let's try to take out the helicopters and the LRM carriers first, because it looks like they're moving in first, which is okay. Let's take that guy out. That guy should be dead now. Third helicopter. I think the last time I think one of the helicopters crashed before it even got to us.
We're taking any chances.
Alarm carrier. Let's get rid of that first. Another helicopter.
Target destroyed.
Destroyed. The alarm carrier is hurting badly.
Incoming missile.
Yep. This is not going to end well for me. Go after the spider next. There's the catapult.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed. New target
Go after
acquired.
this guy right here. And just miss everything. Awesome. That's not good. She's in that Victor too, so it's not ideal either. How is this thing not dead yet? There it goes. Still going after that spider. I don't know why in the world these spiders are like the hardest thing to kill.
Focusing the shared target. I've still the speed on your marker, Commander. No change. Looks like you're going to have to breach the main fortification in order to take him out.
Understood.
That's a Comstar one too. That's Comstar catapult. Interesting. Yep, that's what I'm worried about. I was kind of hoping to. Oh crap!
Called in the cavalry.
I was kind of hoping to. Kind of hoping to get this catapult dead before. We're gonna King Crab, a Victor, a Panther. Let's back down this hill just a little bit here. Matter of fact, you know, let's turn around. I know usually not a effective combat move, but I thought there was the catapult had come down to our level here. Yeah, I got a feeling we might not have enough right this second to kill him. I'll give it our damnedest though. Take out his. Yep. Well, that didn't end well, guys. I got a feeling, guys, though, we have the autosave mission there. I think we got about 10 minutes left. I don't think we have enough time to like really restart it. So I think that's where I'm going to end the stream there. Not ideal, but yeah, one of these two we can always jump back to. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to end the stream, though, because I don't think we really have enough time to kind of wrap up that mission. Because I don't know how much longer after that, because we have to replay that through that whole mission again, and then do whatever else we have to do. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to stop for today, guys. So let me go ahead and pop up this here. Not the way I wanted to end it, guys, but hey, it happens like that sometimes. I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. It was actually really fun to play, though. If you guys are interested, please leave a follow. I've been looking for more followers. We're up to 29 followers as of right now. We're trying to get to 50 by the end of the year, so that's pretty good since I just started in February. So up to 29 already. And thank you guys for watching live. It's great. If you guys are watching this later on YouTube, I do appreciate that as well. Go ahead and leave a like and comment on there if you guys so choose. But if you guys want to watch this live, I do stream 3 days a week, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Tuesdays, we've been playing Planet Coaster. We've got an 80s themed section that we've been working on that's been pretty fun. This coming Thursday is actually going to be a Minecraft stream. We're going to be actually in the Walt Disney World theme park that day. It'll be kind of fun. I'm going to kind of explore there. I'm trying not to go into it before then, but we'll see. And on Fridays, again, we'll be playing MechWarrior. We're going to try to get through this mission. We may need to look a couple things up to see if there's any more guides and see what to bring and what kind of mechs to bring and kind of some different strategies for it. So hopefully you guys can join me next Friday for that as well. And guys, that'll be it for me today. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. So you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday where we'll be back in Planet Coaster working on our theme park. Until then, I will see you then, guys. Have a great weekend and